Israel was mourning the deaths of at least 8 soldiers tonight as fierce fighting erupted with Hezbollah terrorists in southern Lebanon. Commandos are believed to have been ambushed as they attempted to clear villages infested with dug-in militia. The blow was the first serious setback for Israeli forces attempting to push the terror group's elite Radwan forces north to create a weapons-free buffer zone. 5 soldiers from Israel's Crack Egoz Commando Brigade were cut down in a ferocious gun battle north of the Israeli frontier, and 4 were seriously wounded. Their leader, Captain Eitan Oster, had earlier been announced as the first Israeli soldier to die after the launch of Operation Northern Arrows. 2 more commandos died in a separate clash in which a specialist spotter from the Golani Reconnaissance Unit was severely wounded. A combat medic from the 51st Battalion Golani Brigade also was severely hurt during combat close to the border. Israeli military sources said the death toll from the first big ground battles of the war could rise as high as 14 last night. Well-prepared and battle-hardened Hezbollah have been lying in wait as teams attempted to clear threats and launch their strike back with a string of surprise attacks. Fighting intensified as thousands more Israeli soldiers moved towards the war zone. Hezbollah has also tonight claimed to have destroyed 3 Israeli Merkava battle tanks with missiles as they advanced towards a Lebanese border village. Video was released showing troops from the 36th Division entering Lebanon overnight, among around 25,000 which have poured across the frontier into harm's way. Israeli setbacks on the ground followed a string of stunning successes, capped by Tuesday's near total Iron Dome block of the Iranian airstrikes. A revenge attack is now being planned to respond to the Iranian missile attack, which was said to be a much more serious attempt to inflict carnage than another which was repelled in April. United Nations chiefs last night begged both sides to step back from the brink of a potentially apocalyptic regional war which could suck in global superpowers. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres tonight described the expanding conflict as a raging fire which could become an inferno, and added that time was running out. Nick Parker for The Sun in Tel Aviv, Israel.
We are at a very dangerous point in time. Escalation after escalation. First and foremost for civilians in Gaza, Lebanon, the West Bank, Israel, and I fear beyond. This goes to the very core of what human rights is all about. For everyone, everywhere. Protection of civilians is of utmost importance, as is respect for international humanitarian law and international human rights law. I implore all states, including members of the Security Council, to act resolutely to prevent a wider conflict in the Middle East with potentially devastating consequences for civilians. It is vital that they use their voices and influence to bring the warring parties to the negotiation table to end this. We appeal to reason. Peace must prevail.